So very quick video, just wanted to talk about the Doha Diamond League, which is going down literally tomorrow in Doha, Qatar. And this is one of the most stacked meets that we've seen in years. First off, we have to talk about that women's 100 meters. Sha'Carri Richardson, Shericka Jackson, Dina Asher-Smith. You have Twanisha Terry, Melissa Jefferson, Tiana Daniels, right? Abby Steiner. This race is insane. Of course, we all are watching what Sha'Carri Richardson is going to do after she just ran that 10.57 seconds. Even though it was wind aided, that was a huge performance for her, really showing that she's getting back into form, maybe might get onto that USA team and maybe might medal at World Championships. But Shericka Jackson, she has the world lead right now, 10.82 seconds, pretty comfortable back in Jamaica a couple weeks ago. So this is going to be a very strong head-to-head, but we can't forget about Abby Steiner. Now, of course, we know Abby Steiner, she's a 200 meter runner, but she has some strong chops at 100 meters as well. 10.92 seconds, I think, is her personal best. But Twanisha Terry as well. Terry does not lose races. She is very, very consistent. Yes, of course, she does lose races, but she's going to be in the mix here. So keep a lookout for all these women. I can't forget about Melissa Jefferson, the USA champion, and of course, Dina Asher-Smith. Asher-Smith has been one of the most consistent athletes for almost a decade. I think 2015 was her first World Championships. So this is going to be a high quality 100 meter dash with a lot of implications for what happens in the next couple weeks, depending on who actually wins and who actually does well. So next up, let's talk about that men's 200 meters. Now, this is very, very high quality just as well. Michael Norman, Fred Curley, Kenny Bednarek. This field is absolutely stacked when we're talking about the 200 meters here, and I'm not even sure who's actually going to win. I didn't even mention that guys like Andre DeGrasse is in the field, Aaron Brown, Alex Ogando, right? Ogando did very well at the World Championships last year. Even Joseph Fambule, Kyrie King. This field is insanely stacked. Now, I'm looking at Fred Curley to potentially have a really strong performance here. He's been pretty consistent early season, running some good 400s. Of course, he had the good 200 earlier in the year as well, where he celebrated. But Michael Norman might give him a run for his money. I'm not exactly sure how Michael Norman is kind of faring right now. He ran the 100 meters out in, I think, Mount Sac a couple weeks ago. Didn't go too well. He's running the 200 meters here. I think he's running the 400 meters at the end of the month in LA. So kind of all over the place. I know he wants to focus on the 100. We'll see what he does. But remember, he's a 19.7 second runner. So he's very, very strong. Fred Curley is a 19.7 second runner, right? Andre DeGrasse is a 19.6 runner. Kenny Bednarek, 19.6 runner. All these guys in this field are very, very high quality. I actually expect someone to put down a time like 19.8. This track and this competition is known to be very, very fast. So let's see what is going to go down in this men's 200 meter dash. Next up, let's talk about that men's 400 meter hurdles. Now, this is really the Rai Benjamin show. Rai Benjamin has already run 47 seconds this year out in Mount Sac. He already ran a 400 meter personal best a couple weeks before that as well. He's coming here. He is the name in the field in the 400 meter hurdles. Karsten Warholm, he's just coming back from injury, had a really good indoor season. Alison Dos Santos, he might be out with injury, not sure exactly his status. But Rai Benjamin, if he's able to run like 47 low here, this is going to be a very big deal. As long as Rai Benjamin is healthy, he is a gold medal threat. Remember, in 2022, last year, he was injured, but he still managed to get the silver medal and still managed to run very fast. Even in 2021 at the Olympic Games, I'm not sure if he was injured, but he was running very, very well. And, he still had some setbacks. This year, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he's able to push past his personal best of 47.1 and dip into those 46s like Karsten Warholm has. He was not too far away from that. So look out for Rai Benjamin here. Of course, Trevor Bassett is in the race. You have Khalifa Rosser, Wilfred Hapio. This is a strong field, but Rai Benjamin, of course, is the main guy here. We're going to see what he does. Again, I'm looking for that 47 low to see if he's able to really, really push himself early in the season. What about the women's 100 meter hurdles? Now, this is Nia Ali, Jasmine Camacho-Quinn, Alicia Johnson. This is a pretty stacked field. Tonia Marshall, they are all in this field. Of course, no Toby Almisan. She's going to be running in Atlanta. We'll talk about that in a few as well. But this is a really, really strong field. Nia Ali already opened up her season very, very well. Same with Jasmine Camacho-Quinn. She opened up with a little bit windy 12.2 second run. So these ladies are really in the mix. Nia Ali, 2019 world champion. Jasmine Camacho-Quinn, 2020 Olympic champion. And also Alicia Johnson. We can't forget about her. Amazing indoor season, super consistent, running 7.8s multiple times in the 60 meter hurdles. She's coming outdoors. She made the USA team last year in the 100 meter hurdles. Unfortunately, hit a hurdle at the World Championships, so couldn't progress through the rounds. But this is going to be a great kind of start to the season for all of them. They've already run a couple times. And I think this year, we're going to see a lot of women pushing into that 12.2 range. Tobi Amusan already showed us what's possible, and I think a lot of these ladies are really going to be stepping things up. Camacho-Quinn is basically in that range already. She's probably on the cusp of running maybe even the world record again. This is going to set up for some really high quality matchups. I think in Los Angeles at the end of the month, we're going to see all these ladies competing again together. Amusan, Jasmine Camacho-Quinn, Nia Ali, all of them are going to be together, but here in Doha, look out for these ladies. Finally, for the track, that women's 400-meter dash. This is all about Marlena Pilino. Well, not all about her, but of course, she is probably the favorite. Olympic silver medalist, World Championship silver medalist, ran 48 seconds last year at the Diamond League final. So she is the clear 400-meter favorite in this season, of course, depending on who actually runs, right? Femke Bol, Britton Wilson, Sydney McLaughlin, right? All those ladies are going to be running, or depending, might be running. I think Paulino and McLaughlin are going to be going head to head at the LA Grand Prix in later on this month. So keep a lookout for that. But in this race, Paulino is going to have some competition. You're looking at Shamir Little, who's had some consistent strings of 400-meter wins the past couple weeks. You also have Sha'Carri Williams. Sha'Carri Williams is a bronze medalist from the World Championships last year and has been slowly getting better and better. And she trains in Jamaica at the MVP Trap Club. Don't sleep on her, right? Don't sleep on that group. You also have a couple other ladies, right? Candice McLeod. I'm very big on Candice McLeod. I think she has a lot of upside. She has a lot of potential to really get much faster. That 2020 Olympic season was really good for her. We're going to see what she's able to do for the rest of the season, and in this race as well. And of course, Stephanie McPherson. She's the veteran in this competition and in this, 400-meter field overall. 2013 World Championship bronze medalist from, again, that's a decade ago, but she's always going to be in the mix. But look out for Paulino. Paulino with Shawnee Miller-Weibo out right now. Paulino is the 400-meter favorite, depending on what happens with the rest of the ladies in the hurdles. Also, got to give a shout out to the men's triple jump. Christian Taylor in here. Christian Taylor, two-time Olympic champion. I think it's four-time or five-time world champion. I apologize. Since 2011, he's won almost every world championship title except 2013 and 2022. So he's been super consistent. He's going up against Pedro Pablo Pichardo, who's the Olympic champion, the world champion, right? He's been Mr. Consistent. They had some good head-to-heads. Remember that 2015 season where they were both jumping 18 meters? I think they jumped 18 meters 4 times throughout the entire season between both of them. Unprecedented. But we're going to see what Christian Taylor does. We're going to see what Pedro Pablo Pichardo does, and a couple other guys in the field as well. Donald Scott is in there, right? We have Andy Diaz Hernandez. So very high quality men's triple jump field, but we're going to see. I'm looking for Christian Taylor. Want to see him get back into the mix, get back into the fold. I know I spoke to him at World Championships last year. He said he wants to go for one more Olympic Games. We'll see. This is a step in that right direction, coming off of some injury. So let me know what your favorite performance is in the sprints, in the jumps, in the hurdles, in the distance. Of course, I didn't talk about the distance, but let me know what your favorite performances you're looking forward to at the Doha Diamond League are. And man, I'm looking for that 100-meter dash, that 200-meter dash. We're going to see. Imagine Sha'Carri Richardson beat Sharika Jackson. I believe me, the internet would blow up, but going to be a good race regardless. Thanks for watching.